Hi, I'm Paul Friedman, founder of the Marriage Foundation, and today's topic is really far from fun. Signs your husband doesn't love you anymore. So here's the truth of the matter. If you're feeling your husband doesn't love you anymore, and there's all kinds of degrees of this, let's back up a little. Let me tell you right now that this is extremely fixable. Now, a lot of people, most people, wait too long before they start addressing these kind of issues, but usually not too long, so it's still addressable in an easier way. And I'm going to give you two ways. So, number one, if your husband is really insensitive towards you, what you do is you look at yourself. If you love somebody, what are the traits that you manifest? You're very caring. So if your husband doesn't care anymore, he's become sort of apathetic, not a good sign. If you're looking at other men, that's really a bad sign. If he's looking at other women, it's also a bad sign. If he's starting to use porn, most women don't do that, but if he's starting to use porn, not a good sign. If he's starting to berate you, put you down, disqualify you, criticize you at the drop of a pin, make fun of you, tease you, hurt your feelings intentionally, these are all valid signs. Now, I may not have hit the sign that is happening in your marriage, but trust your instincts on this, because your instincts are probably right on. So what do you do? Well, don't freak out. You're married. So you have this till death do we part sort of template over your marriage, which unfortunately is not highly regarded so much anymore. But you're still under one roof, you're still living together, so there's major changes that you can make, and you can bring that love back out. Now here's the thing, and this is a little esoteric, granted, but it's still the truth. You're a soul, he's a soul, the essence of you is the soul, that's who you are. And a soul is nothing but love. So the love doesn't really disappear. What's really happening is it's getting blocked. And honestly, if your husband is not feeling love towards you anymore, or he's discouraged by you and he's seeking love elsewhere, there's a lot you can do about that. It's like if someone comes to you and they want some candy, and you don't have any, they'll go somewhere else. I'm not saying love is candy, but I'm just using this as an analogy. So, men marry women because women have this heart quality where they can express unconditional love much better than they can. And if that's not happening anymore, you just have to turn that switch on. And it's the same switch you had on when you were dating. It's the one letting him know that he's the most important person in the world. Now, look, if it's gotten to this degree, and I'm giving you this advice, and it's very simple, you turn it back on, I'm going to tell you that you might as well go for it. People don't realize, they think marital bliss is some kind of greeting card, imagination thing, but it's not, it's real. But you need to know how to do that. So both of my books lay marriage out in a way where you learn the what to do's and what not to do's and the why. You learn about the composite of a man based on his gender, body, mind, and soul, and about yourself. You learn how to communicate better. You learn all these things that you really should have learned before you got married, and it'll come back together. Okay, that being said, If your marriage is on the brink, if you're asking that question because he's having an affair, you need to really go for it. And for that, you need to use my course for women. And don't go to counseling. Don't go to marriage counseling. Don't tell your friends. Don't confront your husband. Don't ask him, why don't you love me anymore? None of those things work. What I shared with you will. So try that, and then write back to me, oh my God, you know, I was a little hesitant, but I tried it because I had nothing to lose, and oh my God, I can't believe what your book did for me. And if you look at the reviews on Amazon, you'll see there's a number of people who have had that experience. So try that. Use this moment in time as a wake-up call. Not a wake-up call to save your marriage, a wake-up call to turn your marriage into something phenomenal. That's what you should have. Phenomenal. So let's not worry about where he's at. Let's focus on making your marriage phenomenal. Okay, share the video, like it, let other people know that we're here, because what we do is very different. We have such a positive approach and such a step-by-step methodology to get the marriage that you want. And with that, blessings to you, blessings to your husband, and blessings to your family. Take care.